Well, alright, friends, subscribers, and other strangers. What's up? Bearded Picker here. Back with a What's Sold video. I know you're thinking, damn, Beard, how long's it been? Have you even done one of these in 2020? That'd be a negative. So, let's show you some of the... I picked the last, 25, 26 items in the last, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks that I found pretty interesting. So we will tell you a story about these. Each one of them has a different story. Some of them have similar stories. Hey, let's get started. All right, before we talk about the GoPro surfboard mounts, can you do me a favor? If you want to see more of this content, hit the thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. As I've not made a ton of videos, this will help. I need to start getting videos out. So here we go with GoPro surfboard mounts. So I bought these to sell on Amazon, and what do you know? GoPro got mad and had Amazon restrict the listings. So all of a sudden, I've got a few things that are GoPro related. I think I paid $2.50 for these. So to get $9.99 plus $5 shipping. They haven't even gone out yet. They just sold today, which is $5.29, the day after Joni turned 50. We had a great family dinner last night. What fun. So, retail arbitrage, sometimes you get bad luck with things happening on Amazon. Have a second outlet. Have some way to deal with those type of products. So, we listed it, and out the door it goes. Okay, so use CDs, classic rock. I picked these up for $0.25 each, so I've got 50 cents into them at a yard sale. $11.99 plus, $11.99 plus $4.95 shipping. So that's not terrible. I'm trying to raise that up now to minimum profit is closer to 20. But I got the one thing I would tell you about these is the day I bought them, I must have bought $6 or $7 worth of classic rock CDs for $0.25 each, and so the overall buy was a great profit. Jacob listed those; those were easy to go. All right, so I bought these to sell on Amazon, and for whatever reason, I did not sell them. Probably because I didn't want to send them in. Also, lithium having to deal with something different. I paid $1.50 or $2 retail arbitrage. Got $7 plus $4.95 shipping. Sometimes it's not about the money you make. I just talked about that in the previous one. Sometimes it's just about selling it and getting your capital back. Hey, I made a few dollars here, and we move on. This one is another one I was restricted on, and so did not realize it. I paid $6 for these things. I've sold quite a few of them. You've seen them before. It's Project MC Squared. I'm just restricted in the brand. So here we got $14.99. So we made some money. Got $7.95 shipping on top of it. Just took an offer on this today, or maybe yesterday. Who knows? All these days run together, right? You guys know I like the VCRs. I like it's got the remote. It's got the video cables and the machine. I took $50 for it. Paid $5 at a yard sale. So I generally pick these. I've got a lot of these, but it's hard for me to resist them if they come with the remote. So, because there's good money when you get them listed, and so that's just waiting for payment on that, and it should go out the door as soon as they pay. Video game systems. I've done very well with these. As you can see, in this Wii system, they get 2 controllers, they get a nunchuck, they get the motion bar, and they get power and video cables. So basically, it's absolutely complete, except for it does not have the little stand that holds this little gray stand that goes underneath the Wii machine itself. And in the description, it tells you that I do not have that. I've sold 6 of these just like this, so $600 in sales on these Wiis, and I've got one more white one and 2 black ones. So I'm gonna get those listed this weekend so that they sell. Okay, some retail arbitrage. There's a good story. To sell baby formula, you have to have a professional eBay account. I did not realize that. It takes about 5 minutes to change it over. I paid $7 each for these. Picked them up at Walmart on clearance. So I've got $28. They were $12 to ship because they're heavy and big. It took I think I put them in a 15 by 10 by 6 box. And the nice thing is you see the 3 sold right there. So I sold 3 sets of these. So I paid $28 times 3, whatever that is. It's $84, and to get 270 in sales. So retail arbitrage does not work for eBay. Leave it to the professionals, please. Just never forget, when you're looking at stuff, I couldn't sell these on Amazon. You got to check eBay. There's money there. This was too much money to leave behind, and they sold within 3 or 4 days. All right, and one more thing about these, if you're concerned about somebody telling you a price gouge or anything on these, the regular retail price on these at Walmart is $24.95 is what they had on the sticker. So I am 10% under retail price. So I'm making great money under retail. So don't let people scare you and think, oh, the world's coming to the end. You're not going to be able to get the crazy absorbent prices. Sometimes you don't need it, right? Okay. Leapfrog, if you don't know about Leap TV, if you don't know what these things are, a lot of them are worth really good money. This one, I've got 50 cents into it. So I had a whole bunch of these. I had one of these that was new and actually sold it on Amazon. If these are new and you can find these new, I got $49 for a new one. Not this guy. It was the sports one on Amazon. So look out for that. One of my worst buys ever, right? I've got $6 into these things. I probably lost money to sell it. I probably should just donate these. Now, I still have a bunch left. I bought them, and that's an awful picture too, right? Oh, well. What do you, and your kid does your listing sometimes, whatever. I'm not going to complain. We sold it. The Pogo Whisk. Yeah, the price dropped out of them. They're awful products. They're as seen on TV. I don't do much of that anymore. Maybe after this video, I take these down and just donate these to the charity. I had $2 in these. They were on clearance at Walgreens. So $14.21. You got 2 more available. It says only 3. I must have had 12 of these things. I've sold them over the past year and a half. They're very small. They don't take up any space. They just sit over there in the bin. And every time I sell one, they go first class. I make $12. So, it's probably $120 made. So that's the other thing I want to tell you. If you can find numbers, it's if something sells and you can find 3 or 4 of it, man, it's one listing. They all sell. So I picked up, and in a estate sale, I picked up some GameCube games. If you guys watched the Wednesday night auction, I just sold a GameCube with 3 games, and I told y'all that I had listed some games and actually sold them on eBay. So here's one of the ones I sold. I paid $5 for it, I believe. So I got $21.90 plus $4.60 shipping. It was in nice shape. All the stuff was still in there. So GameCube games. If you see GameCube games, you got to look them up, got to check them out, because that platform was just not as popular as the rest of them. And there are a lot of games that are worth money. Okay, here's another one. I believe I got this from Joni. Joni gave it to me. It was in one of her little Big Fat Fun boxes or whatever the heck it was. I don't know. I don't know what that stuff is. But it's some lipstick. It's a metalist lipstick. So she paid whatever she paid for the box. This helps. Every month she gets one or whatever they come out. And then there's 3 or 4 items in there. She looks at it and goes, I'm never going to use these. And she brings them back here and says, hey, sell these. And so we sold. And so generally I get a few dollars back. That helps go towards the cost of her getting the next box, right? So this one's a good story here. Got somebody offered me $1 for it. Same dude come back at 5, 7, 8. I weighed him out. I've got $5 in this pasta machine. It's brand new. It's a really nice condition. It's heavy, but I went cubic shipping to Puerto Rico. Don't be scared of Puerto Rico. I shipped it for $12, $9, $8. It was cubic shipping, and it was the 8 by 6 by 6, whatever that comes out to be. So You just don't have a ground option going to Puerto Rico, but it's really no different to shipping anywhere else. Video games. Video game sale right now. They ate the... I had one that showed the front of it. But this Shape Up, if you ever see Shape Up, this game here, there's the back of it, there's the inside of it. It looks just like that on the front of the case. It was not made. There was not a lot of them made. So this one, I got $22 for it. And picked it up at a yard sale for $2. The next GameCube game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this is the picture that should have been on the other one. I try to show them everything they're going to get, then individual, and then the back of the case. $17.95, and this one I gave them free shipping. I don't know why I did that, but generally it must have been when I was listing it. Most of them had free shipping, or I was trying to get to a certain price. But I had $5 into it, so I probably made $6 in the deal. So it's all right. So easy to list, so easy to do everything too. So it was worth it. Okay, so here's a product that was extraordinarily hot a couple years ago. They were at Walmart, and I still have a couple of them in the garage, so I just listed them. And I got an offer for $40, and the lady sent me a message back saying, I can give you $50 total if you can ship it today. And I'm like, all right. I sent her back an offer in the reply to her message with a 46 plus or 45 plus the shipping. So it ended up being the $50. And I think I picked these up for $7, maybe $9. I've got a couple more that are in the other garage, but they sit on your umbrella on your patio, so you can somewhere to put your drinks and stuff, not on the table. It gives you more space. Okay, so here's one. This one was up so long. You can see the terrible pictures of the Jacob was trying to get the date on them. They expired in 5/19 and 3/19, and I don't like selling expired stuff. And so I sent the person a message saying, "Hey, these things are expired. I had them listed for too long. Do you still want them?" And she said, "Yes, they're for my daughter. She's pregnant, and we can't find these anymore, so they don't make them. So I'll definitely take them." So instead of just canceling, give your buyer the option. I asked her, like, "Would you like these still, or would you like me to cancel?" I gave her the option, and she said, "No, I definitely want them." So got $30 for these. I sold 2 of them to the same person, and they still went first class, which was a good deal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Lots of stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is decent money, but there's lots of it, so you got to know what you're looking at. $14.95 on this one, and you can see the booklet and everything was in there. I don't know why I listed it versus the ones in the auction, because some of the ones in the auction were worth the same money, but oh well. You win some, you lose some, right? This was a train. I had this is the last of. I picked up 5 or 6 or 7 trains at a yard sale at some point, and this is the last one. I gave them $4 a car, $5 a car, something like that. So this one sold for $34.99. The box is in awful condition, but it's a really old train. So I tried to take good pictures. You can see where there's even something hanging out of the plastic up there. It's just part of it, but $34.99 plus $5 shipping. So yeah, that was a good one. Wii Sports. If you're not familiar with this game, it comes with a lot of the Wii systems back in the day. For you young folks, Wii Sports had bowling and golf and tennis and boxing. It was crazy popular when the Wii first came out. The Wii bowling was all the rage. So this one still has this box and everything and have manual. So I got $29.99 or $29.90. I sold this twice, and then I also sold it with just disc only. I got $22 for disc only. So if you see this, make sure you pick it up. It is a very good one. Now I've still got one left. If y'all are looking for one, it's in the eBay store. Rave Master. This one was resealed, and I put it in the description that the game was resealed. It's brand new, resealed due to sitting under the fluorescent lights. That fluorescent lights kills the shrink wrap, and I found it at retail for, I think I've got $8 into it, and it was in a store, and sold it. I listed it and sold it in the same day. So I think the new ones they were asking $68, $71. And I'm like, man, I'll be happy with half of that. And so I threw it up there and it sold really quick. So, sometimes since your costs are so low and you've had something for so long, it's okay to take less money to sell it faster. And that's exactly what I did. So this game, Explorer, you can find some of these Leapfrog Explorer games. They're worth decent money, even used. This one was used. It's the greatest hits from the minigame. I don't have any idea what it is. I got $18.99 plus $5.95 shipping, and this is a good lot because you can find these at yard sales. Most of the time, the cases and stuff are gone, but I picked these up. I think I paid $5, and there was a bag of like 6 or 7 games in the bag. And I've got 3 or 4 more listed. They'll just eventually they'll sell. There's little to no money in them, and $18.99 easily pay for all of them and all the profit. So every other one is just profit. The next one here, I know what the picture is going to be. How the hell I didn't get the front of it, and how I even sold it when I didn't have the front of it. Damned if I know. I picked these up on clearance at Walgreens. LOL surprise. I cannot sell LOL on Amazon, but no worries. When I pay $8 for it and got 38 free shipping. So that was a good one. I guess y'all have noticed there's a lot of retail arbitrage mixed in here and yard sales. It's amazing if the more you source, the more different kinds of sources, the more you sell. So this one came from Academy Sports. They had a huge clearance. And this was $7, and so there you go, $34.95 plus almost $9 to ship it. Man, the stuff's out there. There's a lot of things on eBay when you're doing retail arbitrage that they're just giving away. There's no money in it. They're making little to no money, but you'll find products like I have found all through here and showed you guys that it is outstandingly possible to make good money doing retail arbitrage on eBay. You don't have to do Amazon. If for some reason you can't do Amazon or scared of Amazon or whatever, don't want to put up at Amazon and just want to keep selling on eBay, expand your sourcing, make it easier on yourself to sell more and more. Someone asked me in one of the chats the other day, how do you build an eBay store? And build it up. It's a wide variety of stuff so that it sells frequently. So here's a good one. Paid $1 for this at a yard sale. So I got $10.99 for it. It's a Colorado mug. Did not have the box for it. All the boxes look the same anyway. So I got $10.95 plus $10.95 shipping. $10.99 plus $10.95 shipping, and it was like 15 ounces, so it's $5 a ship. The one thing I'll tell you about this is I got 4 or 5 at that same yard sale, and I paid I don't know if it was $1 or 50 cents a cup. It wasn't very much. And so, the deal about, wanting more profit per item, but if I find 3 or 4 that can make that profit I'm generally okay with that. So this one, the Queen did not steal. Joni, you missed out on Colorado. She's actually got Colorado new because I've been to Colorado and brought her that one. And what's the last one? So Wii stuff. I've showed you some Wii bundles. This one is very good. The box is in good shape. I picked it up at a yard sale. Who knows what I paid for it? It wouldn't have been much. It wouldn't have been more of a couple dollars. So the game's in there, the gun's in there, the box is in there. So I'll tell you right now, the game by itself, maybe $6-7. I can tell you the gun in the game, maybe 12 or 13, but you get the box with it. And it's important to understand how these things work. For whatever reason, with the box, people put a value on that's more. And so $26.90 plus $5.30 shipping. So that was a great deal for something that as these video games have been so hot, I started looking around over there. I'm like, why have I not sold that, right? All right, so I hope I've given you some ideas about sourcing and just a wide variety of stuff. Some of the stuff came from yard sales. Maybe you're not having yard sales yet, but your stores are open. There's all kinds of ways to source, and just pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, whatever works for you. You can definitely make money selling on eBay for 100% sure. Don't go looking at my eBay store. I got a bunch of listings, but some of it needs work. But FBM, I just don't have time. Shipping, I'm about to start shipping now. I've got 90 to ship. Email. Am I in trouble? Probably not. I've got 91 to ship right now, so I just generally don't have time. But I believe the old rocket scientist, I'm gonna have one of the few rocket scientists that's working on eBay, because the job market right now for college students coming out is really, really soft. And so I'm gonna put him to work making eBay listings. Bearded picker, you can't get the stuff listed, you don't have time. But hey, there's a almost 22-year-old in there who is really quick at doing listings. He can do 25 a day, and the corporation is set up where I can pay him as well. So hey, that's a win-win, right? He'll have some spending money, which he never goes anywhere, and he'll just save it, and I'll get listings up. So outstanding, right? Hey, we'll see you in the next video. Thumbs up on the way out. I know you learned something, right? Hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these. I'll start doing these once a month or so if you like. All right, Bearded Picker out. Roll Tide.